this world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a gimme.
What is going on, Fresh Squad? Back at it again with another video, and this time I am making a two-way slash and playmaker. This is going to be my new main build, and as you can see, I just got done making the build. I have 0 badges across the board. I have seen a lot of people rocking this build. I'm not gonna lie, it is a goated build. I still personally like my scoring machine a lot better, but I have been wanting to make this build for a very long time, and I was gonna wait until Legend to make it, but I just decided to make it right now just to show you guys that it doesn't really matter how many badges you have or whatever the case is or what your overall is. If you practice the game, you should be, you know, decent. You should be hitting your shots, especially in 2K where you can green a shot even if you have a 55 3-point shot or midi or whatever the case is. And I'm going to be showing you in this gameplay that even with 0 badges, a 69 3-point shot as a two-way slashing playmaker, I still green majority of my shots, and it's all because of this jump shot. So if you guys have been tuning into the stream, you guys already know that I've been using jump shot 38 since the game has came out, and I keep stressing it over and over again that jump shot 38, honestly, in my opinion, is one of the best jump shots all across the board for every badge level. So I am using jump shot 38 right here with 0 badges, so that means I have no quick draw, and I still green my shots. I consistently green my shots. So that just goes to tell you that, you know, you don't need a high 3 ball, you don't need badges to shoot. All you have to do is practice your jump shot. That's all you have to do, is just practice your jump shot. Keep practicing. What most people do is that they choose a jump shot and then they practice it for like maybe a day or two, and then they start hitting, and then they stop being able to make their shots, and then what do? They turn to a different jump shot, so they don't really actually get to train with the jump shot. And right now my partner, he is also using jump shot 38. He is the most consistent shooting center in the game right now, so make sure you guys go subscribe to his YouTube channel. I will have the link below. But he wasn't always like that. It wasn't until I forced him to change to jump shot 38. Once he changed to jump shot 38, he has been able to green consistently. I rarely see Ant miss ever since he changed jump shot 38, and he's just been practicing. It's just super easy to time. And like I said, you're gonna see me hit a few green shots. I think here we go. Look, green. 0 badges, and you know I have 0 badges because look, on the top right corner, no quick draw popped up, none of that. The only thing that popped up was a takeover booster, which is what you get when you hit Elite 1, which is what makes you you know, get on fire even faster. But that's basically what I've been stressing this whole time. Basically what I've been stressing the whole time. That's one of the very few shots that I've ever seen at miss. But this build can do it all though, for real. Like, it is the way I'm going to show you how to make this build at the end of this gameplay. But I made this build to where it is fast, it has really high strength for a guard, its vertical is extremely high, you know, the acceleration is still high. Everything is just like all well rounded with this build. You have contact dunks right off the rip. Your mid-range is like a 75, I believe, and then your 3-point shot is a 69, and then your defense, the main reason, look at that, bang, green, that's what I'm talking about. So the defense is the majority key of why I'm making this build, because the fact that you get 20 defensive, look at that, green again, let's go. You get 20 defensive badges, and your rebound is absolutely insane. You get an 88 rebounding with this build off rip, and just think about when you get to 99, you're gonna add 4 or 5 plus attributes to every single one, and it is just absolutely OP, especially since I made it to where the strength is you know, it's high, it's really high. It's gonna go up to a 75 once it gets to a 99. So I don't think that a center will be able to bully you. Also, I've heard if you have a really high strength that you go easier through the screens, and I've been playing with this build more and more, and I think it's true because I don't get as stuck with screens with my other guards, and all of my other guards are minimum weight, and I always get trapped with the screens. So we did go with the playmaking and defense build, and here is what is very important. Most people pick the speed, but it's a 95 speed, and remember, you got to add +8 to everything after you do your Gatorade you know, workouts, and then plus after 95 you get +1 to every attribute. So I am going to pick the pie chart that is all around just even. I will be, you know, I'm upgrading all the shooting. Obviously this build only gets 10 shooting badges, but as you can see, I had 0 badges and I was still shooting consistent like greens. So 10 shooting badges is more than enough. You do get it at gold. So we have 20 playmaking badges. It's very important that you know, max out your defensive rebound, your steal, lateral, perimeter. Those are the main things that you're going to want to upgrade when you're doing this build. So now we have 20 defensive you know, badges. And then as far as the slashing, you see how it gets to 85 off rip? That means that you get elite contact dunks off of the rip. Right now it's 10 10 20 20, but I suggest that you take some off of perimeter defense and just max out that close shot just so you can get that extra badge. I believe I took it off of perimeter defense if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I do take it off of the perimeter defense and just, you know, put it to close shot just so you can get your 11 finishing badges and put the rest back to perimeter defense, so you get an 83. And now you're gonna have 11 finishing, 10 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 20 defensive badges. And just this build is going to be absolutely insane at legend, but I think when I hit legend I will probably respec this build and then just only upgrade my 3-point and my mid-range, since I'm already gonna get +10 badges on top of that. So this is another thing that's important. I picked Burley just because it makes it look really big, really stocky. 6'5". You see how big he looks? He doesn't even look like a guard anymore. He looks more like a small forward, getting towards the power forward side, and which, you know, people that are in the park, like whenever I see people that rock Burley, oh dude, I think that they're running with double centers, but it's actually a guard. So I'm making him, I believe, 184 pounds, just for the fact that, you know, you get that extra strength. All right, so 184 pounds minimum wingspan. The reason why you put 184 pounds is for some reason when you go down to minimum wingspan, I don't know why, but the strength goes up, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they did that, to where if you put the wingspan down to all the way down, I don't know why your strength goes up. I find that kind of funny. But now we have an 88 speed, 70 strength, 90 acceleration, and a 90 vertical, which is absolutely insane. It is absolutely insane. Yes, you do start with a slower speed, and you are gonna feel a huge difference when you're actually playing in the park, but honestly it doesn't take that much to get around your opponent and dunk, especially since this build has elite contact dunks. So don't even worry about it. Once you actually do your Gatorade boost, you're going to get a +4 on your speed and your acceleration, and once you hit to 99, you are going to get another +4 or 5 if you hit 99.9 to your speed, bringing you up to a 96 speed, I believe, if I did my math correctly. But it's going to be like a 96 speed, a 75 strength, 96 acceleration, and a 96 vertical, which is absolutely crazy. And for here, you can choose playmaking takeover, but I decided to go with the lock takeover just for the fact that I wanted to make a lock build, especially so whenever we play events, I can be that, you know, that lockdown that plays. Everybody knows whenever you play an event, you have to have some sort of lockdown in your lineup, which makes it which makes your lineup super OP, especially if you're playing with the shooting glass lock, lockdown that could shoot, and the point guard. So that is going to be the two-way slashing playmaker. And I'm also going to be showing you guys the best animations, the best dunk packages, or everything that you're gonna need in order to come out to the park and be successful and actually get wins. Even though that you have low badges and you have low attributes right now, you're still going to be able to get on the court and dominate. This is going to be a grinding build, so I suggest that you just stick with it and continue to grind this build, because this build is absolutely insane. If you feel like you don't want to go with the all-around pie chart, you can go with the speed, but I don't recommend it, just for the fact that you're wasting those attributes. I believe if you go for the vertical pie chart, you will get a 99 speed, but I wanted to try something different, and I wanted to actually up my strength, because I am planning on taking this build to the 1v1 court, and I just wanted to see. I'm just basically experimenting to see if strength does anything, if I'm still gonna get bullied, compared to my other guards. But once I get that, once I experiment with this build a little bit and I see if strength actually does a difference, then I will post another updated video showing you guys that it made a difference. Or if it doesn't make any difference, then I'll let you guys know that it doesn't make any difference, so that way for future builds we know that the strength doesn't even matter. But for like I said, I've been using it, and since my strength has been up, I've been getting a lot more blow by animations, especially when I'm trying to drive in. I'm getting a lot more blow by animations, and also strength layups, going in with a lot of contact. And like I said, whenever I play with people with screens, I don't even have pick dodger, and I don't get trapped as easy with the screens. So that I do feel a difference so far. But once I get this build to 99, I will actually know the full potential of this build. So I'm very excited, so I'm really excited to, grind this build out and see what its full potential is at 99.9, because remember, you're going to get +4 or +5 attributes to everything. So that's pretty much going to be it. These are my stats right now, like I said. So like just remember that once you hit 95, once you go up from 85 to 95, you will start going up on your speed. I believe right now my speed, because I've already been grinding this out for a while, my speed right now is a 90, so I went from 88 to a 90. And then like just trust me, you're gonna have a 96 speed or something like that at the end. So this is going to be the best animations. Obviously you're gonna go with jump shot 38. Personally, I've been saying it, that is the best jump shot in the game. For your dribble pull-up, it's gonna be athletic 3. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the animations. I'm not going to talk through it. That's pretty much going to wrap up the video. Go ahead and just finish out the rest of it, so that way you know the best dunk packages, the best animations, everything completely that you can put on this build. If you've made it this far into the video, type in Fresh Squad in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you guys are new, and turn on post notification bells. I live stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So and we always have 40 plus people that join in, and we're always just having a good old time just live streaming. So make sure you guys check that out too. Thank you for tuning in. This is Agent So Fresh. I'll see you on the next video.